Our contract is deployed. So the last thing to do is to verify it so that we can interact with it on Etherscan or BscScan or any other block explorer. If we go under the contract tab, we can see that this contract has not yet been verified. But it is important to note that the system can detect if a contract identical to your contract has been deployed. And so it may show up here as being verified already. So if you want to walk through this exercise on your own using the lock contract, what you'll need to do is go back into the contract and make some sort of trivial change, such as just adding a random number to it. And this will change the signature when it's compiled. It'll change the bytecode to be unique. And then when you deploy your contract, you'll find that it has not been verified. We could verify by clicking this verify and publish link, like you might have done if you're using Remix, but you can also do it directly from the console with Hardhat itself. The first thing you'll need to do for that is to set up config. And in the Hardhat config, for each network, we can add a new item called verify. And since BscScan is an Etherscan product, we'll say Etherscan. And it needs an API URL. And we will grab that and paste it for convenience. And then we also need an API key. And for BscScan, it actually doesn't need a key, but the system expects one, so we can just put in something like placeholder. But note that when you configure for Gurley or Mumbai or many other test networks, you will need to go on to Etherscan and get yourself an account and generate an API key and put it here. With this added, we can save our file, and then we just need to run npx hardhat Etherscan verify. And again, let it know that we're using our network of BscScan. We'll give this a moment to process. And now it's verified. So we can hop back over to BscScan, refresh the page. And now we can see that our contract is here. We can see our code for the contract. One thing to note that you might want to keep in mind is there's always a little bit of balance here. Generally, the community expects you to have public verified contracts before they trust you with their money and NFTs and other resources. But notice that it does keep your comments in here. So you might want to do a sanitation pass before you do your final verification and publication. But now we can go in, we can click on read contract, and we can read some built-in things. We can see who the owner is and what the unlock time is. And then over in write contract, we can connect to Web3. We'll pick our Coinbase wallet. And do note, again, that these are often called beta features. They're provided as is. And sometimes that usually just means you might have to refresh the screen or try a couple of times to get the connection to stick. We are in the early days, and so sometimes you've got to give it a good thunk on the side to make it work for you. But we're connected now. And we can see we do have the deposit function that we added earlier and our withdrawal function. So if we wanted, we could hit deposit. We could put a payable amount, and we'll do a small payable amount and write that and confirm our transaction. And as always, it takes a few moments for the transaction to go through. All right, it's taking a little while, so I went ahead and refreshed the screen. It doesn't always update for you, but we can see now that the Ether amount in the balance of the contract is updated. So we now have a contract deployed and working on testnet that we can interact with.